I saw Naked Gun. I posted my review of Naked Gun. And here are some of the reviews so far on the Naked Gun. This is from Dark Horizons, and the new Naked Gun reviews are in. We talked about it on the show yesterday, like my first thoughts, but let's see what other people who saw the movie think. The reviews are out for the new Liam Neeson-led revival of the Naked Gun franchise, and the word is pretty damn great. There were 67 reviews counted. The film sits at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, along with a 77 out of 100 on Metacritic, making it the best reviewed wide-release comedy this year. Complaints mostly swirl about how every get works in the first act, but not as well in the subsequent act and third. Almost all appreciate the return of an old-school comedy like this, and there's plenty of praise for Neeson and co-star Pamela Anderson. So here's Shannon Miller. They always get first. I like that. The relaunch of the classic comedy series captures exactly what they made the original and other movies from the team behind Airplane so essential, and almost nonstop onslaught of silly and random moments, always good for the belly laugh. Completely agree with Liz. There is a delicate tango in the context of an increasingly rare studio movie that exists for no other purpose than to make people laugh. But it's this hilarious new take on the old Zaz masterpiece pulls off with a rose between its teeth. Let's see if anybody else. Alonzo Duralde, who I love. Director Akiva Schaffer and his co-writers keep the energy high and the gags absurd in an 85-minute barrage of hilarity that never stops to take a breath. And we'll finish up with David Fear here. Brilliant gags pop up here and there, yet the last two-thirds of this new Naked Gun feels like it's exponentially limping to the finish line. I disagree. All right. So I loved this movie. I think it's in my favorite movies of the year.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm excited about this one.
It's really funny. And the criticism that I agree with, that I said in my review this morning, was the biggest criticism I had, which is still not really a big criticism, because you have to write in this kind of movie, you have to write as many jokes as possible. They don't land. They don't all land. A lot of them do. A lot of them don't. But the question is also, because comedy is so subjective, the ones that I don't think land could land for you. So that's why there's just so many of them that you're like, oh, and it just captures that pure essence of what it was. I was worried about whether or not they were going to try to do some like new take on Naked Gun, meaning that they were going to do like not get more into like the Ted style of comedy than Naked Gun. Yeah. And they don't. They stay in the old classic way. There's some really funny play on words. There's some funny physical gags for sure. I was on the phone with my dad, who was a big Naked Gun fan. He's like, "Is it any good?" I was like, "It's great." I was like, "You're gonna love it." And I told him two of the gags because he wanted to know. I said, "Do you want me to tell you?" And me delivering it, he burst out laughing on the phone. My dad's not an easy laugh. And so I'm just crossing my fingers that people go and see this in the theater. Are you going to check it out?
Oh, absolutely. When we were at the theaters yesterday catching stuff, Logan finally saw that there was a Naked Gun. It's so great. My husband doesn't know any movies that are coming out. It's so pure. It's so sweet.
I love that.
And so he was so excited. And this is one I've been really jazzed about. One, I love this cast. I love Liam Neeson. I love Pamela Anderson. I love the chemistry they've had too together in interviews and on the red carpet. And that original Naked Gun is so fun. And to your point that you're saying about all those jokes you have to do. I mean, if we think back to the original one, or even to like Airplane, it was just, you were being waterboarded with comedy. You were just getting jokes thrown at you left and right, just because they could. And I'm really happy to hear that it is that really silly, slapstick, ridiculous comedy, because that's what I want from this. I don't want to go see the cerebral, intellectual version of Naked Gun.
Right.
I want to see a Girl Scout transform into Liam Neeson.
And that's another thing that they do really well, is because they know who they have here, in the same way that they had. People forget that Leslie Nielsen was he was a dramatic actor when he was starting, and then he broke out and had that starring role in that big role in Airplane that said, oh, he can do comedy chops also. But when he was in Police Squad and all, they played it as if very similar to those Dragnet shows, or they played it as if he was a serious cop with all the craziness kind of going around him. And he was this kind of nonchalant and kind of a goof. But he was still a serious cop. You know, he took himself as one of the best cops. They do the same type of thing here with Liam Neeson, and that and this is all stuff that's in the trailer, not spoiling anything, but like, he is the son of Frank Drebin. he is the son of Frank Drebin, and he is now, taking himself very serious. But they play off the action star. He plays a deadpan, but some of the lines that are thrown out there. There's one in particular I was telling Mike about yesterday. I didn't tell him what it was, but I know it is going to be one of the ones that's quoted. There's so many moments that are be quoted, and they play off the silly ones. The one they show in the trailer of the take a chair. No thanks, I have some at home. It's so stupid. I love it.
I loved in the trailer the moment of all of the various sons paying homage to their father's portraits.
Yes,
and then the OJ moment of just like, eh.
That's another criticism. They didn't do enough with him. I thought they would do more with him. I thought there would be a lot more with that and how they play it. They kind of left it alone. They didn't overdo it. But they didn't really Nordberg. They didn't really spend any time with. They don't spend any time with him in this movie for sure. Paul Walter Hauser has a lot to do, and he is great.
Oh, awesome!
He's great. Pamela Anderson was fantastic. Do you know that? Do you know that they're dating now? This is what people are saying. Like the two of them are actually dating.
So I'm really excited about that. I thought it was just celebrity gossip. So if they actually are dating, that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's what both of them as people.
Yeah, whether it's PR or not, they're people are saying that it's legit, but I don't know. I love it because the two of them are. I was saying this on the review, and I was also thinking about it this morning. You always get those cycles of the celebrities and actors that come back and have like the comebacks. The most famous one that I always think it was like John Travolta. And Pamela Anderson having one is pretty great. I like that she had like an Oscar nominated run. Didn't she get nominated for the Oscar last year?
She did get nominated for an Oscar for Last Showgirl, and she is phenomenal in that film.
Yeah.
If you watch her too, just in interviews, she's been pegged as just this, dumb blonde, and she is so much more than that. She is so smart. She understands film so well. She has a really great Criterion Collection interview. Like she gets movies. She gets this industry.
She does. So it's pretty great that that those two are Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson apparently are together. Hope they stick around. But anyway, I'm excited for Naked Gun. I think it was a really solid I guess you call it a reboot or a continuation, the fourth movie in the franchise. I want to see another one, and the timing of it too, as far as time, the duration of the movie, it's only like an hour 42. It's like, go.
All right, I know you all heard of Viagra or Cialis, maybe even tried them. If you're looking for something beyond the usual pill, I got it. Rougiette Ready. If the usual pill isn't doing the trick, Rougiette Ready, it could be the answer. It's a 3-in-1 formula. It dissolves under your tongue, absorbs fast. You'll be ready in just 15 minutes on average, not hours, and effects can last up to 36 hours. That means that you're going to stay confident, you're going to stay present, and in control when the moment is right. Getting started is super simple. Rougiette connects you with a board-certified doctor, 100% online, and if prescribed, your treatment ships directly to your door. Connect with a provider at rougiette.com/Kristian to see if a Rougiette-ready prescription is right for you. You can get the code Kristian to get 15% off today. Rougiette.com/Kristian. Use that promo code Kristian to get 15% off today. Head on over to rougiette.com/Kristian. Use that code Kristian to get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show, and so Rougiette knows that we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety information.